Your son is not here to fulfill your needs from men.
Yeah, just so you guys know, that's a mother with her child. That's gotta be some sort of child endangerment, right? Honestly, I feel really bad for the kid here. Look at his face. He does not want to be there. What's going on, guys? MK here, and boy moms need to be stopped. Specifically the ones that treat their children as if they're, you know, in a romantic relationship with them. So don't worry, if you're a boy mom that doesn't meet that criteria, you do not need to leave the video yet. I'm not trying to offend you. But yeah, today I found and compiled some of the worst boy mom videos I could find on TikTok. They're gradually going to get worse as the video continues, so if you think it's not going to get worse, I promise you the next clip will be worse. And without further ado, I'm going to keep it short. Like, comment, subscribe, share. I want to hit 50k before 2026, and strap in, because it's time to dive right in.
The boy mom phenomenon is a real. When you look at your son and you try to put them into a role of fulfilling all of your unfulfilled needs from men, then shit gets really, really weird, specifically later on.
Obviously, before we start all of the clips off, I need to add some sort of context, which is why I put this clip here. In this clip, the woman is quite literally just explaining the boy mom phenomenon. She also seemed to show a pretty good understanding of what this boy mom phenomenon is and where it came from and why people have this complex. So I figured, you know, why not just have it here just for exposition, because why not? Just so, you know, we can be a little bit more educated.
Because they are always questioning if you come first or their wife comes first, because you've created that. You've created a really weird relationship with them where they feel like they're responsible for your happiness, for taking care of you, for providing things in your life that were never their business to provide.
I'm not gonna lie, if any mother actually believes this, then they need to get like eradicated. They need to get removed from the planet. That's all it is. You should never have your child provide what you want your own man to provide for you. That's just nasty work, I'm not gonna lie. And that's not your child's business. Can we just reverse the roles real quick? Like, imagine girl dads were weird men that expect their daughters to provide them with what they want in their women. Like, it's just weird, man. Jail time for any parent that acts like that.
I think this can universally go for children when they're put into a role that is inappropriate for a child to be in, but specifically for the boy mom thing, your son is not here to fulfill your needs from men.
Straight up peak speech from that lady. I just want to say that is literally, I agree with everything she said there. She most definitely could not have put it any more real than the way she put it right there. So now that we all understand this boy mom thing to a certain degree, I guess, we might as well just, you know, dive into the meat and potatoes of this video. Please brace yourselves, because these women are genuinely very weird.
Girl, I ain't trying to be mean, but before you there was me.
I'm gonna be honest, man. First of all, I just wanted to mention the Alabama accent. Is that an Alabama accent? Because I'm pretty sure it is. The jokes just write themselves. I don't even need to say anything. Second off, is it not completely weird to just be like, oh yeah, I am, sorry, my son's girlfriend. I was actually his first kiss. Imagine how your son would be looking at you hearing that joint. Like, that's disgusting. What do you mean you were my first kiss? And why would you feel the need to just exclaim that in front of my girlfriend right now? What is wrong with you, mom? The worst part about this is the fact that that is one of the calmer videos in this. Like, this is one of the least worrying ones in the entire batch. Like I said, it gets much worse as we go on, so make sure you stay to the end.
So I just got stood up by my son. Tomorrow is his last first day of high school. And I asked him, want to have dinner with me? And I said, you pick. And while I was in the shower, he texted me that he was going to play basketball with his friends. So, just having a moment.
Yeah, the amount of secondhand embarrassment I got from that, bro. You can't just say you got stood up by your own son. Like, that already in itself, the terminology is not correct for a family. Getting stood up by a family member. And your son at that, like, bro, what are you talking about right now? On top of that, posting about it like your son isn't gonna see it online is even crazier. Talking about how you and your son are supposed to be on this little date because it's his first day of school. First of all, that is so specific, that shouldn't even be a special day. That's like if me and my girlfriend came up with a random holiday day and we were like, oh, this day was the first day we said we loved each other at the same time while drinking from our 5-pound strawberry milkshakes from McDonald's. Seriously though, why are milkshakes from McDonald's so expensive? Let's make it a holiday. Like, that's the fakest special day I've ever heard of, man. You need to hang it up. Let the boy play ball, man. Yeah, I'm sorry. What parent does that with their child? I get it, parents show affection to their children in a ton of different ways, but surely there's got to be excessive affection. Because what are you doing jumping up onto your child, legs wrapped around him? Like, the dude looks like a teenager. Lady, you gotta have some class, man. This just doesn't look good at all. And the fact that you got caught lacking that badly, if that was me, I'd want to press charges against the person recording, I'm not gonna lie. Because then they went and posted it as well. And you know how people on the internet are, they probably know exactly what her name is now. Like, oh, who is number 44's mom in this American football video? And then the next thing you know, your social security number's out there. There was also this D1 freak that was talking about how she saw her son's meat. She done said, put that big thing away, respect your mother. How are you gonna write this down, read it, confirm that you understand what you're looking at on your screen right now, and then you went and put it on Twitter, one of the worst social media platforms to post something like that on? Like, what do you mean put that big thing away? Excuse me? What kind of orange black site fake ass skit opening is this? And I'm not even gonna start with the choices of emojis, bro. I don't know if the mom's a boomer and doesn't understand what the woozy face is, but even then, I mean, you can tell by the face that the emoji's making, that is not an appropriate face to make when you're referring to your son's junk. Should have left it in the drafts, man. Oh my gosh. Now, I don't know if I'm being ignorant or something, but I really hope this isn't a part of like some sort of tradition, because Jesus Christ, man, that is disgusting. Why are you even dancing like that with your own mother? The amount of balls you need to put mom and son on there as well, put the little heart, like, you have lost your mind, bro. By the way, I only cut the video halfway short. I'm not even gonna play the rest of it, but these guys need to get admitted to a psych ward, because hell no. I keep trying to tell you guys, bro, it gets worse than this. Like, how do you get worse than a mum and a son doing a sensual dance, getting really close? You get a mother that's absolutely lips in the f out of her child. Like, bro, that is a baby. I, like most people on this earth, sincerely believe that there are ways not to kiss your offspring. This is one of those ways. If you kiss your child like this, please turn yourself in. That is straight up disgusting. And for this last one, the worst of them all in my opinion, is this mother that took a picture with her son on his birthday and said, born to be your lover, forced to be your mother. Like, excuse me? What is this freak shit that I'm seeing right now? And it gets even worse, because in the description she says, words can't describe how much I love you, Hayden, and how I am so proud to be your mother. We share tons of memories together, and sometimes I wish I was your lover. My fault for making you attractive. Love you, son. I'm sorry, but if you're admitting wholeheartedly that you wish you was in a romantic relationship with your own child, then you seriously need help. Anyway, that's all I got. If you're watching on Spotify, rate me 5 stars. And if you're watching on YouTube, please leave a like and don't forget to subscribe.